Welcome back to Hit Points Gaming, and this is our 4th episode of Choose Your Own Adventure House of Danger.
I'm scared.
Yeah, we did have visions of getting electrocuted in our last game, which affected our psychic scale.
Chimps that are like human.
We found out there's an evil woman behind all of this.
Isn't there always? Women.
Professor Marsden, we've rescued, and he's telling us all this.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, hey, do you want to go back and make sure that you have everything needed for Chapter 4? I'm like,
Probably not.
Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
We'll see how that
pans out.
Looking back at that, maybe we should have went back a little bit.
We got this amazing crystalline cap.
We did?
I don't think we need anything else.
You're
We've got a saber and a dowel. I mean, we're good. Hopefully.
Yeah, and the lightsaber still. And we realize that these visions
right.
are probably bad visions. So stay away from anything involving your brain catching on fire, the bathroom overflowing. Well, that happens with you almost all the time.
Right,
so,
stay away from it.
We know that's bad news. Now, when this video comes out, I think we're all caught up with all of the entries that we have. A lot of people have faith in us.
Get out, really?
A majority
Thanks,
of
guys.
viewers believe we're going to be in level 5.
Holy cow. Okay.
2 people think we're in level 4, so that's going to be a shootout. And there's 1 person banking on the odds.
Of level 1?
No.
Oh.
No one thinks we're getting down to level 1.
Oh, okay.
Level 3. So that's a solid victory if we go to level 3 there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you ready to go into
I am.
level 4?
Let's do it.
The Hideout. Do it up.
Chapter 4. After encountering dangers outside the house, facing multiple ghosts inside the house, discovering an underground laboratory, and stumbling upon angry chimpanzees, you're ready to get some answers about this place.
Finally.
And the nightmares that brought you here. The mysterious phone call I got this morning, you say. It was you, wasn't it?
Whoa, Marsden was one that called us.
Phone call? What phone call?
No,
Wait, it couldn't have found a way to access the phone lines, could it? Professor Marsden's eyes go wide, and he sees the look on your face and shakes his head. Well, that's not important right now, he says. Something about his tone leads you to suspect it is important, but you don't push it.
Can we push it? Is there an option to push it?
Not yet. If you've managed to get this far, you must be quite the aspiring detective. And psychic investigator. You knew that was coming. You had. You go on to tell him about the recurring nightmares that drove you to delve into this whole bizarre mystery. Nightmares, he asks? Fascinating. If your dreams mean what I think they do, then I'm glad you're here. I can explain more later, but right now, getting to the neuron inhibitor mainframe is the crucial thing. Okay? It's the only way to retake the lab from my dastardly former lab assistant, Carol.
Carol!
Carol doesn't sound like she could harm a fly. He says the name in a hoarse whisper, as if speaking it aloud could summon some ancient evil.
What is he like? Carol.
Continued on story card 91. Would you like to read this?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Together we've discovered a source of technology far beyond anything this world has ever seen.
Whoa.
But she betrayed me. She used our work to take control of the chimpanzees and start a counterfeiting ring.
Oh. Okay, Carol.
With a local crime syndicate. We ran into them.
I don't know if Carol sounds so bad.
We made scientific discoveries worthy of Einstein, of Galileo, and then she just uses it all to... He trails off. I'm sorry. I've been locked in here so long, I've forgotten my manners. Now that you've freed me, I can open a secret passage for you that will lead you to the neuron inhibitor mainframe.
Well,
isn't that where we got electrocuted?
No, that was a safe.
Oh, that was a safe. Okay.
I believe.
It will take you through the area where our most experimental work was being conducted. Be careful. It can be dangerous in there. It's just me who's going, you ask with a fear in your voice? Yes, he says. I'll need to monitor your progress from the operations room, where I have access to the security system. Okay. Here, use this earpiece so we can communicate. Draw clue 91 to discover your goal.
Disable the neuron inhibitor mainframe.
Okay. The clear glass door leads to the temporal manipulation lab, the professor continues. The frosted glass door goes to the psychic development room. The professor takes off for the operations room as a secret passage opens from the empty jail cell next to your door. It just happened to be next to the empty jail cell. The 2 glass doors are now before you. Too bad the professor didn't explain which route was the best way to get to the neuron inhibitor.
What help is he?
Mainframe.
He's, go over here, I'll tell you how to get there, and then there's just 2 doors, now we have to pick?
Well, didn't we get a lot of psychic...
Oh, we're definitely going to the psychic thing.
Are we? That's what I thought. Temporal manipulation lab.
Nope.
Is the clear door.
Nope.
And the frosted door is psychic development room.
Let's do it.
115.
Psychic. Of course. Of course. This room features several rows of blue metal chairs. Dome-shaped helmets attached to odd-looking devices hang above the chairs. It's like a salon.
Right, or the Matrix home room. Where everybody's hooked, you know, in the Matrix you sit in those chairs and you're like hooked to the thing.
So this is, you know, I'm gonna take a step back here. So when I met Andrea, she told me that she doesn't watch movies. She doesn't go out to movies. I think we've seen 1 movie in the theater together.
You have Star Wars?
Okay, 2. Star Wars and Ender's Game.
Oh, you
So,
went to see Ender's Game.
You know, I talked about, she's never seen Rocky, she's never seen a bunch of old movies, so it's interesting when I hear that The Matrix, look, you've seen The Matrix.
Well, yeah, yeah.
But did you see the 2nd and 3rd one?
Yes, I probably did, but only once, so I couldn't tell you anything that happens.
Wow.
I don't think I ever saw the 3rd one. I think I saw the 2nd one. But, you know, the first one is on TV, like, all the time. Come on, there's that whole, like, column with all the people, and then in the room where Neo's hooked to the thing, and...
Wow. All right, the things we learn while playing games together.
You go to the salon. I go to the Matrix.
Yeah, right? I'm trying to make it sound like I'm trying to describe something you may know, the salon, and then you jump to the Matrix. I should have just went right to the Matrix now.
Sure. Okay, continue. Let's get back to this hunt.
There's also a large glass tube, big enough for you to step into, like the Matrix, with a door on the side. A green button is accessible from inside the tube. So you want me to go inside the tube to press this green button? You slowly realize you've seen these machines before. In photos.
In a movie.
In the reference book, Ghosts and Ghouls, which you have on your bookshelf back at home. The photos were in a chapter about how rogue parapsychologists were attempting to give ordinary people psychic abilities. We already have them. If you remember correctly, the blue chairs are attached to machines intended to give the subject pyrokinesis. Danger, danger, danger.
Oh, yeah.
The ability to start fires with mind control. The large glass tube is an energizing chamber that gives people telekinesis, the ability to move objects with one's mind. Both seem ready to go.
Telekinesis. Actually, I would rather have, if you could choose the superpower, I think I would rather move things with my mind than light things on fire.
Okay, so how big of objects? Telekinesis. Like, can I move, like, obviously I can
a car?
Move. Oh, you just went right to a car. So I have the power to move a car-sized object or smaller?
Yeah.
Telekinesis.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Absolutely.
So I think there's only one way to go, telekinesis.
What if it was an apple-size object and smaller, like a book? Or pyro?
I don't know what I would use pyro for.
Unless setting people on fire.
Well,
I mean,
that, yeah, like in the chance
fireplace?
that I'm actually in a situation. I think we're getting way off topic of it. Let's go to telekinesis.
I enjoy this topic.
Okay.
Because I want to know car size telekinesis.
So now we're in the X-Men, which is another movie I have seen.
Which one?
The first one.
I don't even know.
And I half watched Logan with you.
You did from the other room.
From the other room. Oh, so good, but so, oh God.
Both seem ready to go.
Telekinesis.
The metal stairwell on the far side of the room leads to some sort of observation booth, which overlooks the room you're in, and possibly others. If you sit in one of the pyrokinesis chairs, go here. If you enter the telekinesis energy chamber, go here. If you skip this weird experiment and climb the
Wait, what's the telekinesis energizing chamber?
That's the tube where you press the green button.
Well, we're not going to sit in either one of the chairs, right? Because that's dangerous.
No, we're not going to go to the fire one because that's dangerous. If we are reading these correctly.
Okay. Okay. 106.
This could be bad.
I know it could be. You enter the chamber. I'm sorry, I can't. I have to flip in the back. You enter the energizing chamber and shut the door. You press the green button on the interior wall and the room goes dark, while a large glass tube emits a blinding white light, forcing you to cover your eyes with your hands. You can now feel the machine rewiring your neural pathways to activate mysterious, previously untapped portions of the brain. We probably shouldn't have done this.
Oh, this sounds exciting.
The pain is horrible. Part of you thinks that if you can just endure the pain a little longer, unlimited mental powers might be unlocked. Another part of you is concerned that your head might literally explode. If you are level 4 or higher on the psychic scale, draw clue 93.
Watch this. Watch this. Okay, alright, well, this is a,
If you stay in the energizing chamber and work through the pain, or if you can't take it and get out of the chair.
Now it might say if you are like, psychic level 5 or higher. Well, we got a vision of a crawl space with a, maybe like...
Smoke?
An explosion that maybe called
Yeah.
us, so we don't want to go in there. Alright, so now the pain is bad. We're getting this vision, but it's not a vision of the tube. See, if this is a vision of the tube smoking, then I would say let's get out.
Out. Uh-huh. This is what the, am I putting it in upside down?
No, you're good. I have the ability to flip that image.
Okay. That's what the chamber looks like that we're in right now.
So we can stay, or...
Well, I mean, I'm not a pain baby.
Let's keep going.
98.
Just a 98?
Clue 98.
You're not a pain baby. I know I am. Telekinesis! You now have the power to move things with your mind. You think about this as you run for the observation booth. Once per challenge, you can raise the danger meter by 2 to re-roll a die. Keep this card, move forward 1 space on the psychic scale. So now we can re-roll.
Whoa.
You can raise the danger meter by 2 to re-roll a die. That was pretty sweet.
Go to card 99. Wow.
Right?
Yeah. Amazing.
The observation booth has thick windows that look down into a circular chamber.
Okay, right now we're up above.
Where you see a human-sized chimp in a hospital gown sitting at a table. The poor animal's head is shaved and hugely swollen. Electrodes are attached to its pulsing veins. The chimp is gazing intently at a small wooden boat, which is floating in midair above the table. I'm going to move that boat. Mess him up.
Okay. I don't think the chimp is bad. The chimp is being
Yeah, they're
held
teaching
hostage.
him telekinesis.
Oh, okay.
The chimpanzee sees you, and the moment his eyes meet you, you start to black out. You break eye contact just before losing consciousness and decide you better exit this room quickly. Next to a fire extinguisher on the wall is a map, which gives you a quick overview of this area. You orient yourself and see that the observation booth is next to the cryogenics lab and the supercomputer room. That's probably where the neuron inhibitor mainframe is.
In the computer room.
Oh, look, there's a picture of the boat.
Okay.
If you go to the cryogenics lab, if you check the supercomputer... Well, do we go directly to the supercomputer? We might need something to disable it.
So cryogenics. Cryogenics, yeah. We could do that first.
Yeah?
In case we miss something. I don't want to miss anything.
Oh.
95?
I don't care about 93.
This room has cryogenic storage chambers built into the walls. All kinds of lab subjects are frozen inside. Mice, rats, dogs, rabbits, hamsters, guinea pigs, fish, and birds. This is my nightmare. There are also 3 large glass pods in the center of the room, each big enough for a person to get inside. One of them might be occupied. The glass is frosted. You can't be sure. As you inspect that pod, you accidentally hit a button, and the pod unlocks with a rush of cold air. However, its door remains frozen shut. You can attempt to pry it open if you want to. Optional challenge. Open the cryogenic pod.
That doesn't sound smart. Did you just stop reading, or...?
No. If we win, we draw a clue. If we lose, we...
So you press the button...
raise the danger meter.
And this pod's starting to open, but it's kind of stuck. So we're going to force it open.
To see what's inside.
Well, if there's something inside that's bad, it's frozen. It's not going to instantly thaw.
Right.
And maybe we'll gain knowledge of what's inside.
Of what's inside. Do we have strength?
We do. We've got the large wooden dowel. So what do we have to do?
We just have to roll.
Well, you're the strong one here. You wanna see
I'm
what's
gonna
inside?
use the dowel.
Yeah.
Oops, that was not the roll.
Okay.
Opened. 90. I hold my breath.
A crystal pendant? You pry open the pod and find no animal, only a crystal pendant. It's glowing and it's warm to the touch. Your psychic senses tell you this is important. Keep this item, move forward 1 space on the psychic scale, and finish the card.
When you're ready to leave, there's an open debris-filled hallway at one end of the room. At the other end is a stairway leading up to an unseen location. If you step over the debris and enter the hall, or if you go up the stairs. Hallway. Well, if we go to the hallway, we go. Were the was this lab and the computer room on the same level?
I think so.
So if we're going upstairs,
we lose the computer room.
Yeah. So maybe we go to the hallway.
Okay.
97.
I'm alright with that.
Okay. Stepping over debris.
You carefully navigate stray chunks of masonry and find yourself in a laboratory. There's a closet-sized metal box here. That's a no-go. Big enough for you to get into. Connected to a computer terminal. Some notes you find scattered on the desktop contain terms like DNA, decoding unit, and cellular replicator. You know what this thing is for. Clones. It makes clones. Like in what movie?
The Clone Wars? Star Wars?
We watched this together. You're sure of it. Well, 90% sure. There's a flashing red light on the terminal that means something's not working properly, but the computer is so old it uses punch cards. You just know that trying to figure out what's wrong with the computer would be a huge pain. There's a time clock on the wall above a column of time cards, with a handwritten index card that says Observatory Employees. Next to it is a stairway leading upstairs. Free action. If you are level 4 or higher on the psychic scale, you can search the computer to determine the meaning of the blinking red light. To do so, raise danger meter by 1 and draw clue 99. If you try to clone yourself, or if you take the stairs. So
weird.
I think we should raise the meter.
Clone ourselves. Yes, raise the meter.
Because we're all the way at the bottom. Let's do it.
99.
Let's find out what's wrong with this computer. Because, you may want to know this.
Why is it blinking?
Why is this red light blinking? Although we know not to clone ourselves, so is this going to just tell us why we shouldn't clone ourselves?
I don't know. Let's see.
A message flashing on the screen. Warning. Moral alignment circuits are malfunctioning. All clones produced under these conditions are evil. Yeah, see, that was just a waste. Because we knew it was bad.
We knew it was
because of our instincts. So we're not going to clone ourselves.
Correct.
We're just going to go upstairs.
Okay. Sorry.
That's okay. I thought maybe it would tell us something more than that.
All right. So we didn't really get anything from that room.
Nope. We just raised our danger meter.
You go up a long flight of stairs that leads to an observatory where you find Professor Marsden staring at the stars. How did you get here first, you ask? It's all my fault, he murmurs sadly, lost in thought. We reached out to the stars and they reached back. But when the creature made contact, we got greedy and captured him for further study. I fear your nightmares mean he's sending out telepathic messages in hopes of being rescued. If you want them to end, you must set the creature free. This is why, the professor continues, we need to take back the compound from Carol, disable the neuron inhibitor mainframe controlling the chimpanzees, and free the alien ambassador. Okay. Carol watches over the mainframe constantly, he continues, so you'll be heading into great danger. Make sure you're fully prepared before you move on. There's a hallway to the mess hall and a back door that leads outside the house. Oh, story returned. If you'd like to go back for anything you've missed, make a choice below. To move on, continue. I feel like, what did we miss? We missed the
computer terminal.
So if you head to the temporal manipulation lab, we didn't go there. If you go to the psychic development room,
we went there.
If you head to the armory,
whoa.
If you head to the observation booth, which we went to, that was where the monkey caught our gaze.
Got it.
And we broke free.
Yep. So
armory or temporal manipulation. So we don't get to go back to
but we have to raise the danger meter by 3 to go there. Whoa.
I mean, the armory is weapons.
I still have this saber, though.
I know. We have a saber and a dowel and a pocket knife.
So that's the thing. Is like, do we go back, raise our danger meter? Like right now, we're still at 3 and we've been doing pretty good.
So then if we don't do anything, we can try the mess hall or leave the house. I say let's go to the mess hall because at least we're still in the house.
Okay. The mess hall where all the chimps are going to be hanging out?
Oh, is that? Have we been to the mess hall before? No. Then leave the house through the back door.
I kind of like the staying true. I'm not going to go back into other areas and raise our danger meter.
Okay. Okay. Well, then we're leaving the house. Right?
Yeah.
101.
I think we can beat Carol with this sword and this fake lightsaber and then use these crystals to release the alien.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Let's do it.
101.
So this is us leaving the house.
Yes.
Wow. Outside the house, you find that the storm has intensified. The rain is falling sideways now, and severe winds sting your face. There's light coming from the partially open bay door of an aircraft hangar a short distance away, and if you creep along the wall, you could probably avoid detection, and most of the weather on your way there. In the darkness, you can only make out the silhouette of something large and round out on the lawn. You're not sure what it is, but after Professor Marston's story about captured psychic aliens, you can make a good guess. If you are psychic level 4 or higher on the psychic scale, draw clue 100, because there's this giant dinosaur egg. It's good being high up on the scale.
Crystals, which we need.
Crystals.
Which we have.
Okay. If you head towards the hangar, if you check the large round object.
Well, if we check the large round object, we're going to get soaking wet.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess someone could see us.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't care about this egg. That's not part of our mission.
Okay, let's get inside the hangar. 98.
Right?
Yep.
See, there's a giant egg over there. Cool. What am I going to do? Pick it up?
The only thing we could do is move it now. But I don't know if we're allowed to move big things like that.
Would you have that large wooden dowel?
98. Oh, okay. No, we're going to go to the hangar.
We're going to go to the hangar. 98. Stop distracting us with flashy objects, right?
Oh, now we're talking.
There you go.
We got tools. You sneak into the hangar and discover, to your great relief, that it's unoccupied. There are parts here from what might be some kind of alien aircraft, and tools lie scattered around them on the floor. From here, you can see a large egg-shaped object on the lawn outside the hangar. Yes, we know.
I can see it from here.
Optional challenge. Do we have an eyeball? No. Scan the tools for something useful. If you are level 4 or higher on the psychic scale, add +1 to your roll in addition to any challenge booster.
Are you ready? We're looking.
Yeah, tools. Let's get some tools. Raise the danger meter by 1. Once per challenge, you can raise the danger meter by 2 to re-roll a die roll.
Raise the danger meter by 1. Alright, so we can raise it by 1 so it goes to 3, or we can raise it till it goes to 4, and then we can attempt to try it again. I rolled poorly.
Yeah, you did.
You
don't know how to use tools.
I just needed to roll it. You're right. You do fix things around here.
I do. I'm the fix-it.
We could attempt to do it again.
Yeah. But now it says once per challenge.
Right, so this is it right here.
This is challenge?
So either we're raising it by 1 and
level?
failing, or we can raise it by 2 and try again.
I say raise it by 2 and try again, right?
Do it up. Find that screwdriver. Now, that came out of your hand. I don't know why you counted that as a roll.
You're right.
Anything that slips out of hands in this house does not count as a roll. Thank you. Right? That's a general rule. When it slips out and everyone looks at it, it's like, nope, doesn't matter, good or bad. It's a reroll. Slip. So that's a 4. So we make it.
Okay, so we get 89.
Now I'm concerned because now we have a 4 danger meter.
Yeah, I know.
Not good.
89, but we have a new tool. Yes!
A tear gas gun. This is what you find in the toolkit? Is there something outside?
Yeah, we might have to use it. No, it's just neighbors.
People walking.
Just neighbors.
They heard us say tear gas gun.
No, they didn't.
They did.
Okay, read me what it says.
You find a small gun that fires tear gas.
This is great.
Neato.
What if we have to use it on the monkeys? I don't want to hurt the monkeys.
We have so many fighting weapons. We have nothing else to help us
what
besides
did you think we were
going to
find in the tool shed?
Toolbox. Tools. Not a gun.
Okay, an unmarked delivery truck is parked here. If only the keys were inside. If we have clue 3... If you do not have clue 3...
That was in the mess hall.
a look at the egg ship by going to story card 114.
It's the ship.
What?
The egg is the ship. The alien ship.
No. I think we're inside the hangar where the ship that the egg came on. That's not the ship. We're in the hangar. Take a look at the egg ship. We're in...
What did you just say? Take a look at the egg ship.
There are parts here from what might be some kind of alien aircraft.
Right.
Yeah, that we're inside.
We're in the hangar.
And we're looking at the ship.
No.
Yes. Get the card.
Can you just read the...
114.
What are our two options?
We don't have an option because we don't have clue 3.
Okay, and then what does it say?
If you do not have clue 3, take a look at the egg ship by going to story card 114.
So you're telling me the egg is not really the ship, that we're looking at the ship in the hangar right now?
Yeah, the egg ship is the ship that the egg came in, not the egg-shaped ship that's out on the lawn.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
What number?
I'm going to shoot you with this tear gas gun. 114.
Neato.
Neato.
You sneak over to the big round object. The thing is a spaceship.
Yeah, but it doesn't say you go back outside.
It has a cold...
Where? Ceramic?
Skin? Huh. Okay, it has a cold ceramic skin. And it's perfectly smooth. What do you...
Oh, yeah, it's the same. We're outside again. I'm sorry.
And it's perfectly smooth. You can't find a single bolt or seam. From here, you can see a window to the main house, where a whole bunch of chimpanzees are gathered around a boardroom table, and a woman at the front of the room at a computer console.
We saw that.
It's Carol. First things first, you climb aboard the aircraft, look at the instruments, and get the psychic sensation that you already possess the knowledge to operate the vehicle. There's a metal lock protecting the control panel, though. If you could bust it,
yes,
you might be able to get this thing moving. Wait, I thought there was like no... Wait a second. You can't find a single bolt or seam in this egg, and then all of a sudden we climb it, and then we see this control panel? Whatever.
Yeah, he's saying the outside of the ship isn't put together by bolts or... It's just a one solid piece of material.
And where's the instruments? You climb aboard the aircraft.
So now you're inside the ship and you're looking
inside.
I don't know. It just said you climb aboard. What is going on? We are breaking that
look
lock.
At this. It's like all this alien tech. And look, there's a padlock. Nope, not letting you in here.
Punch it.
Optional challenge. Yes, break the lock. Yeah, we're going to break the lock. Strength, okay, now it's a 4. So now we're going to use this large wooden dowel. It gives us +2.
So we have to succeed with a 4 or higher.
With a 2 or higher, because we're using our large wooden dowel.
Oh, yes. With a 2 or higher. Got it. There you go.
Good job.
Punch that lock.
Draw clue 101. We're getting a lot of clues in this one.
Yeah.
Through brute force, you manage to break the lock, but you damage the ship's controls in the process. You're tossed from the cockpit as the vehicle lurches a few inches in the air and rockets across the lawn, straight towards the room full of chimpanzees. Go to card 107. Oh, you already have it out.
I do, yeah. I just got it.
This is you, read it.
I'm excited. I'm excited. There's a large sliding glass door that opens into the meeting room, but the egg-shaped ship misses it entirely and crashes straight through the wall. A space cannon emerges from a hatch in the ship's hull and starts firing laser beams at random into the room. The chimps go bananas. It's total chaos. You couldn't have created a better distraction if you planned it. You jumped out of the ship if you moved quickly and stealthily and somehow managed to avoid the rampaging chimps and the uncontrolled laser fire. Mm-hmm. Maybe you can disable the neuron inhibitor mainframe before anyone stops you.
Let's do it.
Required challenge, disable the mainframe. Win. Go to story card 113.
Oh man, this is rough.
This is with a walk?
Yeah, we haven't even seen any wall cards. Look at these laser beams shooting out.
Oh, so what? That's like agility?
Yeah. Okay, so let's decide who rolls this because
We've
we have
got
no pluses.
nothing.
We
so
have
we
to
had
roll
a 4.
Okay, now I am the most agile, but only for short sprints.
I know.
You were the marathon runner.
Right.
So,
do you feel like you have a good ability to dodge laser beams?
absolutely.
Okay.
The chimps, on the other hand, I don't know if I could dodge them so well. I could do this. Put me in. Put me in. I couldn't find the locks, the tools,
Okay.
but I can dodge lasers.
Okay. I want you to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
That is the worst advice for something like this. That does not tell me how I should do this.
What do you mean? You need to be quick, you need to stay focused, and...
Who am I stinging? The control panel?
No, any chimps that get in your way.
I'm avoiding them.
Okay. You're stinging them with the laser beams that miss you and hit them. Oh my gosh, what happened? Oh my god, stop it. It's a 4. Oh my god. I can't believe it.
Go to story card 113.
That was the luckiest roll. We had a 50-50 chance. You are so lucky that you're quick.
The computer doesn't have a button that clearly labeled off.
Of course not.
So if you hit the neuron inhibitor mainframe console as hard as you can with a chair... Oh, so that's what I do. And sparks fly from it. Every chimpanzee in the room instantly passes out and falls to the floor. The egg ship has apparently run out of laser juice, too, because the cannon sputters and lowers back into its hatch.
Does that ever happen? Lasers lose their juice?
Yeah. Yeah, you run out of energy. That's why people do have to reload in Star Wars. You have to more energy cells and...
Even with lightsabers?
No, that's because that's from a crystal.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Carol, however, is still a problem.
Mm-hmm.
My computer, she screams. My chimpanzees. My meeting room wall. Who even are you? She flies at you in rage. She definitely wants to kill you, and she seems to be giving it everything she has got.
Please, Carol, step back.
Carol, come on.
I'm a psychic investigator, Carol.
That's who I am. Whoa!
Oh.
Holy moly, her gaze can kill. Knock out the dastardly Carol.
With a fist.
Oh, we are gonna...
Saber. We're gonna saber her.
Take that saber.
Or are we gonna shoot her with this tear gas gun?
It's up to you. I dodge the chimps and the laser beams. You need to fight Carol. What is going to be your weapon of choice? The saber or the tear gas?
I don't want to shoot myself with the tear gas by accident.
Okay.
So I say the saber.
Do it.
It's quite sharp.
You need a 2 or higher.
I came flying
Just
at her
took the
with
hilt
the
and just
saber.
went. Just hit her on the head. Go to story card 105. Here you go.
Carol, Chapter 4, goal achieved. You've thwarted Carol's evil plot, freed a whole mansion full of super intelligent chimpanzees. Well, now what's going to happen to them? And broken up a counterfeiting ring. On top of that, you've helped Professor Marsden win back control of his lab. Now he'll have plenty of time to consider the implications of his blind pursuit of knowledge and devote the rest of his career to making things right again. And that's left to do. All that's left to do now is bask in your supreme triumph.
Let's do it.
Somehow I don't think that that's it. So you sit in Carol's chair, lean back, and put your feet up on what remains of the meeting room table, confident that your job here is done. Or is it? Go to story card 120. See, I knew
We
it.
still have to free the alien,
Yeah, I know.
which just blew up his ship. An alarm sounds, and about 50 lights on the neuron inhibitor mainframe console start blinking.
Mm-hmm.
Professor Marston comes running into the room. Oh no, he mutters under his breath. That thing's probably just malfunctioning, you say. I really did a number to it. Don't worry about it. You both jolt back as a strange booming voice comes from a speaker on the neural inhibitor mainframe console.
Oh,
The
boy.
full force of the Chryslack Armada is upon you, it says. We demand the release of our ambassador. Although we hate violence, we will reduce your entire planet to galactic rubble if you do not obey us. I'll just give him the ambassador.
Yeah, let's just give it to him.
The significance of this moment hits you. You've just heard the words of an actual alien life form. The professor is as pale as a ghost. I dropped the card.
Pale as a ghost. Flip it, quick!
Let's release the alien, you say. That's what they're planning to do anyway, right? About that, he says, it may not be quite so simple. Advance to Chapter 5. Keep all inventory items.
I'd be like, here, take him.
We don't know where he is.
Oh, yeah, true, because we thought he was the ship.
No. You thought he was the ship. I don't know what you're doing with this ship and thinking it's other things.
Okay. Pretty good job.
Good job. We're 1 away from level 5 on the psychic scale. Our danger meter is at 4, which is scary.
That carries over, right?
It does. But we do have some items that, and then we've got our telekinesis so we can re-roll.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're right here. I am just, again, I'm going to have to reiterate this. I am a little upset that we pretend died to that safe when we got electrocuted.
Why?
Because so far we haven't died. Like, we almost had a flawless
Yeah,
run so far.
almost, but I think almost is better than 10 times we've died. I think
That's true.
we learned our lesson, and now we've
Now
avoided
we know what these things are.
like 2 different chances.
I wonder if in the beginning if it said, hey, these visions
I don't think it did.
can avoid trouble. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
don't think it did.
no, I know it didn't. I would have liked it to say these visions could steer you out of harm's way or something like that. So we knew that these were bad. Because in the beginning, we're like, well, maybe these visions are good. You don't know. So when I saw the safe, I'm like, safe, let's go to it. Then we learned that these are probably bad, like the setting your brain on fire. Now it makes sense. So that's
or cloning yourself
that's
in
the
the box.
only thing I would have changed in the beginning of the game.
Wow. Look who's super picky.
I am.
I'm okay with us dying once.
I am.
I'm okay.
Well, again, it was just a vision. We didn't really die.
Oh, okay. We didn't really die. Got
Because
it.
how could we be here? Right? Alright, so that is our 4th episode of House of Danger. We have 1 episode left to do.
To adjust our psychic scale meter.
Correct. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was cool. We had a few different encounters. It progressed the story. Carol. Can never
Don't
trust
worry.
her.
She's no longer a threat to us. Thanks to me.
I don't know. She might come back.
True.
Alright, so thanks for watching. Let us know what you're thinking of the story. I actually really like this game. And there's a lot of things that we didn't go and experience.
I know, so many rooms.
Which is pretty cool. So I know Chris wants to play through this game on his own with a few other people, and like I'm interested in playing it with him as well to see all the different things, because I know he would have definitely gone in the fire chamber. That's a given. Everyone wants to go into that. So then I can see how they did.
Yeah.
Because I like to compete with them.
Yeah, and it's a totally different story with all the extra rooms too.
Yep. Cool. So, as always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. We are in the middle of our
Perdition's Mouth
campaign. Yep. We're going into our 3rd episode in that. And there's a few other things that I want to say, but we don't have the time. So, we'll see you guys next time.